Hello. So this video will go over Microsoft Word. We will be working on the File tab, Home tab, and Insert tab today. So when you open up Microsoft Word, you will be at this place where it is asking you to choose a template or a document. Microsoft Word has done a great job providing you a lot of template, but we will learn how to create these templates on our own. So we'll open up a blank document. When we open up a document, Microsoft Word or Microsoft itself, Suite itself, have done a great job in categorizing everything in different tabs and in different groups. So we will be looking into Home tab for now. Okay. Now I'm going to take some text from internet. And once I have the text, I'll show you how we're going to start formatting that text. Okay. Now, when we go here, we're going to insert text. Now, I copied the text from the web, so now in order for me to paste it, there are multiple options, and we're going to be looking at our clipboard group under our Home tab. Within our clipboard, there is a button that says Paste. Now, the first option that we have is Paste as the option with this keep the source formatting. Means when I copied it from the web or any other place, it's going to keep the formatting from that area. The next is merging the formatting. Means if something is bold, it's going to keep it bold. But other than that, if there's a link or other underline and stuff, it will keep it. Otherwise, it will give you straight text. The third one is the text only, and we're going to work on the text. We'll work on this one right here. This one will do the merge formatting. Now, when we do the merge formatting or any formatting, it is up here, and we say, okay, you know what, about us is great. It is bolded, but then the rest of the text is not. So if you want to bold something, we can go ahead and highlight that and make it bold. Now, I'm going to jump up to the next group that is a font group. So here is bold. I can bold it right from here. Now, also you can look at is there is a button that says Format Painter right on the bottom. So this is the Format Painter is the one where it copies the painting. So if I want to copy this format or formatting, so I want to keep it bold, and let's change the color to let's make this red. Okay, so I want to take this formatting, so I'm going to copy this, and if I want to apply this formatting to partners, I'm just going to highlight it and apply it like this. So we went over the pasting, 3 options of pasting, and then Format Painter. So if the Format Painter, the way that it works is we highlight the format that we want to copy, press the Format Painter, and then copy it wherever we want it. Okay, so we want to paste it at Middlesex County College. Now that became that it chose the formatting exactly this one. So it's a pretty good way to copy the formatting. Now, cut and copy right here. So the way that cut works, it actually cuts the items that you highlighted. So if I want to copy or cut this area, so what it does, it cuts this text that I have highlighted and stores it. And I'll show you in a second where it stores. So I'm going to copy it, cut it by pressing this cut button. Now, in order for me to paste it, I can go back here and paste it. Okay. If the other option that we have is copy just the way that it sounds. So when you press copy, it copies it and it stores the data, plus it leaves it here. It doesn't cut it from there, it just copies it. And we can actually paste it just like this. Okay, now let's enter into the formatting group or font group. So here you have different options to format your text. So the first one is right here. It's changing the font. You can change it to any font that you like. So I want to change it to this one. Oh yeah, already had Calibri. So I want to change it to this one. Brush script, right? I can change the font size right from here. Now right next to it, these two buttons are also to change the font size. Now this one is to increase the size. This one is to decrease the size. Okay. And if you notice that it increases according to this drop-down menu. There's another way that the keyboard shortcut that we can go over later to increase and decrease the shortcut to the font size, but we can go over it later. But for now, let's just focus on how to do it according to this. And the best part it is when you highlight, you hover over any of these options, it will actually tell you what is the keyboard shortcut for to do that. In this case, it is control angle bracket. This one is control open angle bracket. And this one is control B, control I, control underline. This cut is control X, control C. So there are, as you hover over, it will give you some options if there is a shortcut for that keyboard shortcut. But let's keep moving forward with the functionality. Now the next one is to change case. So let's say About Us I have highlighted. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. In order for me to zoom in, on the bottom right hand side there's a zoom in and zoom out button, so I'm going to zoom in here. So if you notice that when I highlighted this, right, it automatically so let's say if I highlight this text right here, so when I'm going to zoom in, it would automatically focus on that word or letters that I have highlighted. So in this case, I'm going to highlight About Us, and I'm going to zoom in, and it automatically goes towards About Us. Now, this next option is change case. How does it work is, I'm not going to do this one, sentence case, because it is automatic. Actually, no, it makes sense because U is capitalized. So sentence case is, how do you start a sentence? The first letter of the sentence is capitalized, so it's going to keep that capitalized. So first letter of the first word is capitalized, so it's going to do that. Now, the second one is lowercase, so all of them will be lowercase. Uppercase, all of them will be uppercase. Capitalize each word, so it has two words in it, and it's going to capitalize each first letter of each word. Then we're going to have toggle, so it's going to switch anything that was lowercase, it's going to make it uppercase, and anything that was uppercase will be lowercase. There you go. So very simple option. Okay. The next one is erase or clear all the formatting. So now when I press this, it will remove all the formatting. So this one, if you're thinking that why did it not change the text size, changing the text is not formatting, right? So let me go back to sentence case, or maybe uppercase. I don't know. We'll do capitalization. Okay, this one. So it is not part of the formatting. Formatting is if you made it bold or line or something. Same thing with if I highlight something. So if I highlighted green, this is not formatting. So if I want to clear this formatting, it's not going to remove it because it's highlighting. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back to normal because we want to focus on but step by step. So erase formatting will erase everything, so I'm going to make it bold. So if I press this, it will erase the formatting. Now the next one is bold. B, when you press it, it makes it bold, and you can see it's pressed. It will be a little bit darker gray color. It's pressed, it's bold. When I highlight it and go back to it's normal. Italic, underline, and if you see, anytime you see a drop down arrow here, that actually gives you different options. So it is actually saying that do you want to do double line, dark line, dotted line, or whatever, however you want to do. Okay. And you can actually change the line color too. If you go on the underline color, you can actually choose what color of underline you want it to. So it's a pretty interesting way of doing it. Next is strike through. So when you press it, you're striking through the text. The next one is subscript and superscript. The way that it works, so this text, let's say if I want a subscript, I'll press this and it will go down. I want press this, it will go up like this. So it's very simple. Say if I want to do, see, if I want to do 20, okay, so this is what superscript and subscript does. The next one is our text effects. Now the text effects, Microsoft has done a lot of templates for you for the text effects. You can use them, or you can create your own outline. So you can actually create your own however you like it. So if I go back, so this is a pretty clean one, but you can actually do something like this on your own. There's a little shadow, so you can add a shadow. So once you add a little shadow, so you see how it started to look like that. So adding shadow, playing around with the shadow colors, or how much shadow you want, can really make a difference. So I would like you to play around with it. Again, there is no, I'm not going to go over every item, but there is so many options here that you can actually play around with all of them and see which one works for you and how will it affect your text or your document. The next one is changing the background, changing the text color. If you click here, it will help you change the text color, font color. Okay. All right, so now we have been over 2 items, clipboard and font. In the home tab, we went over 2 groups, clipboard and font group. And I will stop here for this video, and then I will have another video for you guys for the next group of paragraph and editing, and then insert tab.